Hi, I'm Omar.
And I'm Mia.
And this is Geek vs. Geek Lightning Round.
A while ago, when we first started our show idea of Geek vs. Geek, we asked for suggestions. And we did use 2 of them, but there were a lot that we didn't get around to, so we thought we'd try to catch up.
So, let's get started.
Stephen Ray Morris suggested Doctor Who versus Dr. Dre. Doctor Who obviously wins because he chases away all the monsters and saves Earth.
While Doctor Who has had to reinvent itself several times by replacing actors to play the Doctor, Dre has reinvented his career over and over just using his simple talent as a one-man extraordinary studio.
Christopher Shepard had a lot of suggestions, such as Kirk versus Picard. I vote Captain Picard because he's just so diplomatic and smart, and I'm always like 100% behind all of his decisions.
You can take that hippy-dippy crap and dip it in some Earl Grey tea for all I care. Captain Kirk wins. Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain?
Book versus movie. Books take you to a far-off land, like Butterfly in the Sky style. Use your imagination.
Movies are in 3D. Conversation's done.
Which Doctor is the best? 10. Margot suggested Gandalf the Grey versus Gandalf the White. Gandalf the Grey is just so lovable. He's like in The Hobbit, and then he's in Fellowship, and those are my favorite parts.
Gandalf the White did a really good job saving everyone. Gandalf the Grey did a really good job getting himself killed.
Steven says Jurassic Park book versus Jurassic Park the movie.
Michael Crichton's book is an amazing insight into the power of science and the morality behind exploration and discovery.
Jurassic Park the movie's in 3D.
And I also have some to throw into the mix. Mario versus Luigi. I say Luigi because Luigi doesn't want to get all the credit, he doesn't want a ton of games named after him, he just wants to go and save some people and come home, and that's enough reward for him.
I say Mario because I always play as Mario.
Sonic versus Tails. I say Sonic because he's really the one leading the games, let's be completely honest.
Oh my god, I love Tails so much. I love sidekicks, and Tails is the ultimate sidekick. Plus he's got 2 tails, he's like way more supernatural than Sonic is.
Does he have more than 2 tails?
I think he has 2.
Am I thinking of a Pokemon? Thor versus Iron Man.
Iron Man, because Iron Man is Tony Stark, and Tony Stark is a baller who drinks all the times and can make, like, complicated suits and missiles out of boxes of scrap.
While Iron Man is a fictional alcoholic, Thor is a real god that really existed. And if you argue with me, you're a jerk. Jon Snow versus Bran Stark.
I vote Bran, because he's a character that's so interesting, and he's prophetic, and he can see things through animals, and it's not all about being strong or being tall, and I'm a weak person, so that speaks to me.
Bran right now is going through some awkward puberty. Jon Snow right now is going through some amazing handsomeness. And finally, Yoda versus Kermit.
Kermit, because Muppet Show.
I go Yoda because of this noise.
Evan also made this joke that we should do a Geek versus Greek, but it's not a joke anymore because we're doing it right now. Geek, because some of our favorite things are geeky, like 2 Broke Geeks. That's my favorite thing.
I say Greeks because hundreds and hundreds of years after the Golden Age, they're still bringing the UN to its knees because they're in debt.
Geeks are in debt too.
Not as much as Greece. I listen to NPR. I listen to Marketplace, Kai Rizdal.
Alright, that was our Geek versus Geek lightning round. Who do you think won each of these debates? Go ahead and leave your answers in the comments below.
You can also all check out our Facebook, our Twitter, and our Tumblr.
And before you go, we do have to give a major shout out and thank you to the people at Writer's Block who actually are the first people to send us an advanced copy of something or ask for opinions on something. They sent us a copy of the book Red by E.J. Coe. It's a YA fantasy supernatural book, and we got to read it for free, and it was great. So you can check out these sites that we'll put on the screen somewhere. It is now out on the market, and just thank you to them so much, to Writer's Block and EJ for letting us read it. They also have a super cool trailer for the book. We'll put that link somewhere too. But we're happy that her sales are doing very well.
And with World Book Day coming up, it is the perfect time to support authors.
You know, other people can send us stuff too. I really want more tickets to Jurassic Park 3D. Alright guys, we'll see you next week for Maybe Will Wheaton will show up. Bye.
Bye. I hope Kai Ryssdal sees this.
We've got Captain Kirk, who's getting laid all the time. And then we've got Luke Skywalker, who's worried about going down to Tasha Station to pick up his power converters, and the only action he gets in the whole series is from his own sister.